There you go. So welcome everyone again to our Ruby Monday Hangout. It's good to be back and kind of seeing everyone's friendly faces again and hearing about everyone's coding progress. So that's a good thing. So just to get started, Ruby Monday, it's not no set format. We just kind of hang out, talk about Ruby, go through a couple challenges. I've been using the format a lot of kind of handing over control to someone to screen share and try some things out in the terminal. So whether you use IRB or prior or something like that, it's cool if you have it going, and that way we can talk about some things. Also on Slack, I've been getting a lot of messages about wanting to do a project. So if you're interested in a project, I've got something that maybe I wanted to discuss with the crew today and see if it's interesting to you all, and maybe we can work on it a little bit. So that's something fun. Hey Mo, welcome.
Hey,
It's
hey,
been
how
a
are you?
while. It's
Yeah,
good to see you.
good to
All
see you
right,
too.
so to get started, let me see something. And I'm borrowing a lot of stuff from Jesus because he's got some good material going. But let me share a screen and we'll talk about something. Can you all see my screen?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. So I got Pry open right now. And one thing is in Ruby, we know that we can do something like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is
Yep.
that big enough? Let me see. That's what I do. Okay, let's do that again. There you go. Now, can someone tell me another way of writing that thing? And we'll get into some other fun stuff later, but I just kind of wanted to start off with something simple because I thought this was very interesting, kind of how Ruby does things in the background. So another way of writing that. I know Jesus knows, so.
Send.
So let me see. Let's
Uh,
pick on some. Hey, Ola. I hope I'm saying your name right. Welcome.
Yeah, yeah, you
So
are.
there you go. So let's see. Let's start off with maybe I can pick on someone if there's no volunteers. Jessica, do you want to open up your terminal and let's play with that? Don't worry, you'll
Sure,
just be the terminal,
sure. I'll do that. Give me a
the keeper
second.
of the terminal, and then we'll try to guide you through some things.
Yeah, let me just open up a clean terminal
Yeah,
tab.
I know. I'm just looking for a clean space on my desktop right now.
I
With
know, yeah.
tabs I got going.
Okay. Screen share, screen share. There it is.
And don't worry if I pick on you to open up the terminal. You're not taking a test, the quiz. No one's gonna embarrass you. Just if you're not up for it, that's fine. Just say, oh, I'd rather not, and that's cool too. But it's kind of nice to be able to hand control over to someone else. So let's start off with something basic. Just add two numbers together. There you go. So let's see. Anyone want to take a stab at what would be another way of writing that?
yeah.
All right, Mo, go for it. Let's walk Jessica through something.
Okay, so the plus is usually an operator method.
Okay.
So if you do something like,
Sorry. Before you continue, right there, what do you mean by operator method? Because I think that's going to open up the doors for a lot of things, which is a good thing.
it's a normal regular Ruby method, but it deals with mathematical operations.
Okay.
So plus, minus, multiplication, division, modulo, all these are the simple mathematical operations, and the computer science way of calling these are operator methods.
Cool. So taking that before we give any answers, in Ruby, how do we usually call methods?
With a dot,
Yeah.
right?
Dot and then the method name.
Right. So for example, if you just create any random string, Jessica,
Okay.
just a string, any, and then do a. Okay. So if you do that, remember how to assign it to a variable after the fact.
Yeah. Been doing that all day.
Okay. So now call a method on string. So call maybe string dot.
Um, okay.
Try size.
Oh, I was just about
Press.
to. Yeah.
There you go. Does this work in IRB also? Try string dot methods. I don't know if it's a Pride thing or a Ruby thing. Oh, there you go.
Ooh,
Yeah.
So now you see what methods you have available to you
interesting.
on this. So there's some interesting stuff in there, right? Like, what's going on right here?
What's squeeze?
Well, try it out.
Oh, that's informative.
I can visualize Jesus saying documentation. I know there's probably a link coming up right now. So there.
Like how my variable name is longer than my actual string.
There you go. So now let's try something else. So now we figured out what Mo was talking about, right? That it's in Ruby you usually call it out by methods, by the method on that. So why don't you just take 6 and see what methods you have available for that? Just the number 6.
I just want to mention one thing. If you look at the first line, when she typed string.methods, yeah, you see the plus, the multiplication, the modular. So all these these are just regular Ruby methods.
Yeah.
Here they are here.
Exactly. So there you go. Now knowing that these are just regular Ruby methods, how do you think you could call it then? That's 6 plus 7.
Hello?
Hello? That was weird.
Yes.
Hold on, let me see.
What's going on?
It's a takeover. Someone's taking us over through Skype. Okay, so right there, Jessica, let's go ahead and do. You're in the right track. Let's try that again.
I was thinking, does that need to be? No, because then it's in string.
You see,
yeah. Go ahead, Mo.
The thing is, I wanted to mention this earlier when she typed in string and now she's typing in int. I prefer not using these variables. It's totally legal, but I mean in some programming languages these are reserved keywords.
Okay. Yeah. I agree with that.
Yep. So, but even without a variable, why don't you just try calling that method, the 6, and then what do you think you're missing there? There we go.
There we go.
Magic.
Yay! I made it work. I made it work.
So knowing that, then you can get some fun stuff, right? Because now you know that that plus is just the name of a method.
Right.
And in what class are you calling that? What for the addition and all that?
And on an integer class?
It's called fixnum.
Fixnum.
Yeah.
You can
go ahead.
You can find out if you use the class method. So you can do number dot class. No, I mean an actual number, like 5 or 6. Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Nice. So Ruby gives. So let's say we wanted the plus to just like do something weird. How can we get it to do something weird? Let's see. Any ideas on what we can do to mess with it? Robert or Morgan? Oh, we have a new user too. Christ, welcome. Welcome to the call.
Wouldn't you just redefine redefine it, right?
Yeah. You want to take a crack at it?
I will. I don't want to, but I will.
Cool. So why don't you share a screen? And don't worry, we'll walk you through just like with Jessica. And don't
how do I share the screen anymore? How do we do that?
It's on
there it is. It's on the left. Okay.
Yeah.
My screen's all messed up, guys. So just
Don't worry, if you open up a terminal before you share a screen, then you can choose to only share your terminal.
Yeah. You see it, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
Okay.
Are you on a MacBook?
I am.
So if you wouldn't mind, would you do Command Plus so you make this
You make it bigger? Yeah.
a little bit bigger?
Yeah, good. Is that good?
Yeah, that should work.
Okay. I think we would start with this, right?
Okay, try it out. Let's finish that up, and we'll see if it works or not.
Okay.
You just have it put something out. So puts tricky.
But we need arguments for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we didn't do that.
Right. So you can, if you want to cancel that one out, then you can start over. You can do whenever you're stuck like that. Like if you type something in, just do a Control C.
Okay. Okay. So it's a limitless amount of arguments, right? So it'd be like arg plus or something like that.
You could just do one. Usually we're going to be adding one.
Okay.
We'll keep it simple for now.
Yep.
Just one argument.
No?
Try having it do something funky. So we're not we're gonna change that plus to do something else.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so now try it out. See if it worked.
No, that still does 3.
Why didn't it work? What do you think we were missing? And you actually kind of called it earlier.
You need to put it in brackets, like the second 3.
Do a 3.class again.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay, it's fixed on.
So what class do we need to do that method for?
Oh, so we would go class fixed num.
Yes. I wanted to say it.
Okay. All right. And is everything else still good there, though?
Yes.
Sure.
We'll give it a shot. Why not?
We'll give it a shot. Why not?
Okay. All right. Wow, crazy.
Oh, cool.
You know what this is called?
No, what is that called?
This is called monkey patching.
This is called breaking Ruby.
Yeah, breaking Ruby, monkey patching.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's called, monkey patching.
Huh.
So just try it without
Are they kicking us out?
3+3.
Sorry, guys. 1 second.
I have even a weirder way to call the plus.
Hey, you know what's coming, right?
Yeah, I know it's coming.
All right. I don't know if we have Robert back yet or not.
Yeah. Sorry. I was just trying to figure out what the rules are around here. What's going on now?
Try it without the dot. Let's see what happens. Just do 3+3.
Without the dot. All right. Oh, that might still cause some problems there, right? Because it's still the method, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you define the operator, the plus operator, throughout all of Ruby, or at least this Ruby session.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah,
this Ruby session. You did.
Gotcha.
So if you exit now you would need to actually exit out of it. So
and we can go back and try it again.
It's actually this Ruby main session. So
Gotcha.
do you see the main before your prompt?
Yes.
This is the kind of the Ruby interpreter run instance. So whenever you exit the main instance, the main thread, the main process, it goes back to the normal Ruby.
Oh, very cool. All right, so now
would you ever enter any Ruby instances that weren't the main instance?
You can.
Okay.
But usually this is not you just load the default Ruby. Actually, this is how they upgrade Ruby. Then they make sure that everything they update is attached to the main instance once the Ruby interpreter run. So all the latest updates. So if you want to have a customized version of your Ruby, then you will go inside your source files and implement everything or re-implement everything that affects the main instance.
Pretty cool, guys.
Very nice. All right, Mo, you're up. You're going to make the plus even more.
Yeah, in a more object-oriented way, I guess. Let me see here. How can I actually? Okay, screen share. Okay, so which screen should I share now? Okay, I should share this one. Yeah, share
The
this
safe
one.
one.
Okay, do you guys see Robert?
You see Robert.
Yeah, I see me. Why am I looking at me?
Okay, do you see my terminal here?
There we go.
Yes.
All
Okay,
right, can we
so
make it a little bit bigger?
Yes, please.
okay. Boom, 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 boom.
There you
How's
go.
this?
With sound effects and everything.
Okay. Okay, so usually we do it like 5 plus 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the I think the more complicated object-oriented way to do it is 5, and since objects send messages, use the send method, and then you pass it the method you want to send this 5 message to, or the 5 is the object, and you want to send 5 a message, which is the plus method, and then you pass the argument you want to pass as an argument to the plus message sent to the 5 object. So crossing our fingers here. Yeah.
Wow.
So why I noticed that you put the colon.
Yeah. Because internally, this is I don't have a specific answer to that, but internally, the methods are kind of called as symbols in
Yeah,
this
that's a symbol,
context. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed when I called like the methods on like the string, like they all came up with colons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, but
It's
you
actually it's internally a symbol is faster to call and faster to identify.
okay.
Because it's
weird
not only immutable, but also has a specific size in memory. So
Yeah.
it's easier for the interpreter to deal with symbols.
Is that going to change though when the next Rails comes out and everything's frozen? I mean, will they then become more even strings and symbols?
So you're saying the Rails 5 is going to have everything as symbols?
No, like I think it was like in Rails 5 we were talking about Ruby. Sorry, the next Ruby version. Like all strings are going to be by default frozen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when that happens, will the speed of symbols and strings be more even then?
Yeah.
Actually, what do you mean by frozen? Do you mean immutable?
That's
Yes.
what I thought. That's how I understood it from our previous discussion.
I think maybe you're referring to an older version of Ruby because the current versions, the strings are already immutable.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not correct.
So can you explain why I'm not correct?
This sounds like fighting words, buddy.
It's not correct. And
I started a battle here.
So you're saying, wait a second. I just went to make sure I understand what you said.
Okay.
So Mo, did you say they are mutable or immutable right now?
They are immutable.
No, they are immutable, and I can demonstrate it to you right now.
Yeah,
Let
current,
me-
and I think we actually had this as a little bit of a hangout, but good question, Jessica. That's actually a really interesting topic with immutable and mutable.
I have a blog post about it.
Oh yeah, they're immutable.
But in case we're wondering what the heck does it mean, Jesus, you want to show us on the terminal real quick?
Yes, sir. Let me share.
I just feel because we spoke about this a couple of weeks ago, so
Yeah.
I just thought, hey, I've heard that word.
Yeah, no, totally.
Can you see my screen?
But
Yes.
I mean, the documentation I've read Yeah, it is mutable, but the documentation dates back to 2011.
Okay.
Yeah, it's current.
So it's still current?
Yes, I can say with 100% confidence.
Okay, can you show me that, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have this string, str.
Mm-hmm.
I can change it however I want. So it changed.
Yay.
Yeah, but the object ID, this is
Ah,
what
yes,
the
sure, sure,
object.
sure. Yes, no problem.
Okay.
Object ID. Are you
Yeah, it's still
convinced
the same.
yet?
Yeah, I'm convinced.
Okay,
Convinced.
you owe me a beer now.
Okay, from Muhammad to Jesus, let's go to the bar, man. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Give me 1 second for sending a quick message here.
Was that a sort of a joke?
Yeah, exactly.
Muhammad and Jesus walking that
Muhammad and
bar.
Okay, so yeah, going back to
Sorry, I just needed to send a quick message here.
Okay.
All right, cool. So let me see, where were we? Oh, so looking at the different things, right? In the with a plus, so we can actually do something different also, and Jesus covers this, and I thought it was really interesting, so I wanted to share it. What about when we're messing with like an array and calling the index of an array? So let's go ahead and let's see, maybe someone wants to take over the terminal for a little bit. Any volunteers?
Sure. I can go.
Go for it, go for it. So let's go ahead and take over the terminal.
this is a very important issue you brought up, Angel.
What was that?
The idea of manipulating array indices as you are looping through them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of things that are interesting about how Ruby does things.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
and
How do I
you're
clear it?
Command K.
Come on, K. Okay. Alrighty. I'm ready to go.
actually use .clear. It's much better. Command K is dependent on your terminal. Sometimes in other terminals it won't work. Sometimes it works. So .clear is a more
Universal, I guess.
more universal, exactly. Dot.
Jessica.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Unexpected dot.
He's
When I do dot
she's
clear,
in
though, it doesn't clear the
she's in
entire history.
array.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you see here it's getting dot to the main object, so yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe
so-
maybe semicolon. No, not semicolon. Exclamation mark.
Use command. Or use command K.
I think come on, K.
No,
I'm gonna do that.
you're gonna owe a lot of people a lot of things after this call.
I just want to break whatever Jesus is saying. Whatever Jesus is saying, I have another way of doing it.
Okay, every time you are wrong, you owe me another beer.
So I'm making an array, right?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, same thing. Now you have an array. Why don't you figure out what methods you have available in that array, and that'll kind of give you a hint of everything you have.
Okay. So, oh my God. So we have each index, which I've heard of.
Mm-hmm.
We have find index.
Let's go with a basic one. How would you get usually the index of, let's say, you have a 7 in there. So how would you usually find out the index of that 7? Or let me rephrase that, sorry. How would you get the first item at that index? So index 0, how would you usually get that? Very cool. So now knowing what we went over in the addition, in the plus sign, and that everything is just a method, what would be another way of going through that? Knowing that that is just really a method.
Just a method. So it would be num dot. Sorry.
Help there. What's going on?
Yeah.
Even the dog wants to chip in. He's like,
Yeah.
I know the method. Woof woof.
The dog is trying to get a beer from you, Mo.
The dog heard like something, like a leaf fall off a tree outside, and thought that it was going to attack me. He's pretty protective. And unfortunately, he was like right by my microphone. Okay, so num dot, because we're going to call a method.
And look at your list above with the num dot methods and see which one.
Find index.
Let me see.
Oh no, the next one is index.
Okay, well that's
index and then 0 as an argument? No.
I would go more similar to what you had in the beginning one, num bracket 0 bracket.
Okay.
So try something more closer to that. Think of the same thing we had in the plus sign. Yeah.
How come these methods...
Almost.
Oh.
Let's see.
How come these methods are not
no.
What is it? Alphabetically ordered?
Yeah, right.
Let's see. I don't know.
You can sort them.
Yeah, you can it's an array already, so you can sort an array.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's figure out this part first.
Here we go. Okay.
So you were very close earlier.
Oh.
Anyone want to help her? That's not Jesus. and it's fair game for Mo.
Okay, you mean I can't do it?
You can. You might owe someone another beer, but you can.
Okay, so
hold on. Before we do that, how about Robert? You want to give it a? You want to see if you can?
No, I'm hacking away at it on my own, and I'm not willing to share it publicly. I'm still just grinding away here.
Actually, it's num dot open bracket close bracket, and then
parent and the number.
No, square bracket. Sorry, square brackets.
Yep.
And then open. Yeah, exactly. And then 0. And come on, who owes me a beer?
You cheated.
No, I didn't.
I'm sure you Google that.
I swear to God, I did not.
Hey, I gotta go open a door real quick. Jesus, would you mind explaining what's going on right there?
Yeah, sir. So,
thank
you. Is it here? This method?
Yeah, exactly. So that use some effort.
Okay, so then the one next to it is brackets and then equals.
Yeah.
Is that if you put in like, is that saying index equal to 4? And that would be the...
Yeah.
Yes.
Try it.
You can change the value of whatever is in that array, and in the index, specified index, to the value you pass after the equal. Yeah. So yeah, you pass. No,
I have to pass them too.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get in my car and head to another location here. They're kind of shutting down, so I will catch up with you all tomorrow night, hopefully.
Sounds
Cool.
good. I'll see you
Awesome.
towards the end of the week, probably.
All right, Jessica, we need to talk about the hackathon and see if we're still doing that.
Yeah. I'm awaiting. Yeah, let's
Okay.
get.
Are you still into it? Are you still up for
Yeah,
it?
absolutely.
Great, then I'm
Yeah.
committed too. All right, I'll figure it out, and yeah, we'll talk. I'll send you something real soon, definitely.
Sounds good.
20th and 21st, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds
Awesome.
good. All right,
Great,
have
thanks,
a nice
Jessica.
evening.
Take care,
Bye.
everyone. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said I'm changing the index of the one that I put in to, so I'm going to change the index of the first one to the third one.
No, you're going to change whatever is in index 1, and the value of that will be 3.
Oh, okay. Okay. So if I do that, and then if I go
Num. Boom.
and what was it before? 5.
2,
Oh, that's
5.
really cool.
So yeah, pretty much that's the equivalent of you would have done num bracket 1 bracket equals 3.
This is like some secret black voodoo magic Ruby Batman style coding.
It kind of feels that.
It's just cool to know what it's doing behind the scenes, because then it kind of opens your eyes to like when they tell you like Ruby everything is just an object, and you know how flexible of a language it is. It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Well, I think with this you see, I mean, so we're reading through the practical object oriented, and like she's been obviously talking about objects and messages, and I don't really see like the messages, but you see more the messages this way.
Yeah.
Than just doing like 2 plus 2. Like you
Exactly.
actually see which bit's the object and what's kind of like the message more.
Exactly.
Yeah. And just like we did before, you can monkey patch this too to use most term. So why don't you find out what class we're working in and see if you can monkey patch it. And Morgan, if you feel like jumping in on the terminal, feel free to let us know, or Christ also. We're all welcome.
I was in the car before.
Oh yeah, probably not a good idea. Huh?
I was thinking you were in a very strange place. Like very like odd lighting.
Yeah. Why are you looking down at us, Morgan?
Oh, man. All right, sorry about that. Go ahead, Jessica. We're gonna monkey patch this method now.
Okay.
Just end it there. End.
Just end.
Yeah, confuse whoever is going to use this class.
Okay. So.
All right, let's see what that does.
Boom.
What went wrong?
Oh, because it doesn't take any arguments, and now I put in an argument.
Yeah.
So try to do it so it does take an argument, but it does something completely different.
Oh, it's even kicked me out of IRB. It really didn't like it.
See, perfect. This is the perfect buffer overflow.
Okay, so no.
Today's Ruby Monday. How to break Ruby.
Exactly.
29. Okay, so fine. Oh, I always do that. Okay, and it takes in. Do I have to write fix them? No.
No.
Just an argument.
Yeah. You could put in it takes in a cat if you want.
It takes in a what? I'm sorry?
A cat if you want.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's just a label, isn't it?
Exactly.
Okay, well I can't go back. Okay, and we're not going to do anything.
But it's really interesting that you brought this up, that you should write fix now. Have you written in C or C++ before?
No, I haven't. Those very words absolutely terrify me.
Yeah, because statically typed languages are this way. You have to specify the type of the argument and then the name of the argument. So I thought we had a traitor here.
I'm no traitor. I'm no traitor. I'm absolutely like I hear the words like just the letter C, and I'm like, no, thank you. Ruby, Ruby. Okay. So num dot. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Nothing. Just kicked me out.
exactly. But this time without the prolonged error. So why is that?
Why is it kicking you out?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know why it's kicking you out.
It's a Jess bug.
Okay.
It might have to do something with IRB. IRB is probably trying to use this method, so it's using some internal array.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
And it's not getting what it expects.
Yes. Because actually, when you're monkey patching the array, you're also not only for your simple scenario here, but you're actually monkey patching it for the entire interpreter
Right.
at runtime.
Yes.
So,
All the objects. When you change a class, you change all the objects.
yeah.
So on pry, is it different? Do you get something different? I said that next time I'd have pry, and I haven't. I lied. I don't have pry yet. But so do you get a different return on pry?
So look at what let me see. I think I'm still sharing my screen. If you look at my screen.
Yes.
In my experienced opinion, I think it's still going to do the same thing.
So I did this in pry.
Huh?
And I get, as soon as I close that out, unless I have something else pending, but I don't think I did, I get undefined method each for no class. Let me try that again.
Yeah, do that again.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, pick me up.
Yeah. See, I told you my experienced opinion.
Hey, there you go.
What?
Define what?
Yep. Undefined method. Yes, so something else is using it. Yep, there you go. Bye.
Yeah. And probably this stack trace is actually telling us that there's something wrong.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's telling us everything is wrong.
Actually, you know what? It would be really cool to monkey patch the object itself. Like, you know?
I feel like if just monkey patching an array breaks things, that monkey patching objects.
Yeah.
Well, you know, sometimes you need to break stuff.
True.
This is fun.
True.
All
this
right.
is safe. This is a safe place to break things.
Yes. It's not like I'm testing this in my production terminal or anything, so we're good. All right, so I thought that was pretty neat to talk about a little bit, just to see, you know, it kind of gives you an idea of what Ruby's doing, and also, like Jessica said, I thought that was real insightful. It makes it easier to see how everything is being sent, messages and everything, by calling it that way. So I thought that was fun.
Yeah, it's really fun actually digging into how the interpreter is actually working. And I think I encountered also a cool scenario that I've read in a book. I forgot which book was that. I think it was what is it? Design Patterns in Ruby by Olson, and he mentioned that if let me check first here. Let's see, what is it? Can like fix num, but what is
You're
it?
doing a screen share, or you're just talking through it?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Let me. Okay, which screen should I share? Okay, this one. Share. Okay, so let's see, fix num here. We are looking for a method called It's called method not found, or forgot what's it called.
Method missing?
Method missing. Yeah. Where's it? Can you see it here?
No, but I know it.
Okay, so let's say we create a new class and call it hey, we'll call it Mo.
Why not?
Okay, and so let's say create an object Mo equals Mo dot new dot. There is what is the method missing? So wait. So Mo dot super.
I feel like you have less object. Oh, because you were looking at fixed number before. Yes.
I don't.
Yes.
I don't think. I don't think you can call method missing directly.
You can override it, but it should
Yeah.
be. It actually should be. It should be part of the. It should be part of the hierarchy. It's defined when it's defined. No, it's actually defined on each class. So fixed now. Let's say 6 dot methods. Oh, cool. Oh yeah. You're correct. Actually.
3 beers.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's another bit.
Okay, class. Okay, and we'll call it Mo again, and then we'll define method missing, and then what we're gonna
Missing,
pass
not
is,
missing.
missing method.
That's a cool method name, though.
Method. I like it. Considering what we've done this hangout.
Right?
And then you pass it the
Method name and
method.
arguments. Method name, arguments, and block.
So name and then args.
Star. You need to do
Star args. Yeah. The splits. I don't know what they call it. Okay, the args. Okay, and then what are we're gonna call the super something. So what is it?
What do you want to do?
I want to actually point it to another method. So okay, I got it. So okay, we're going to call another method that's let's say let's call it anything. So we'll call it mymo, and then we'll pass it the args. So args, and then I'll define mymo, and it will take our other args and then puts Mo is the best.
No, Mo is the worst and always beers.
Okay, so now we'll create a Mo object from the Mo class. Okay, now we're just gonna say Mo, hey, what's up? What's up, and just pass it anything. Just okay. You see? So what's up is actually because the method is missing. What's up has not been defined, so it's going to automatically be routed to the method missing.
Is method missing because that's the keyword that's Ruby reserved, or why does it default to method missing?
It's part of how Ruby actually works. So if method missing is not defined on this object, it will look for it. So there is a certain way of how the message sending in Ruby works. Okay, so let's say you create an object, call it O, and then you're sending it a message whatever. Okay, and you're passing it any argument, whatever. So what Ruby does first is it will it will go to the O object and will use the dot sender to send whatever is in here. So whatever is this, it's going to look for the name of the whatever method within the Mo object or the Mo class. So if it did not find it, so the first thing it will look for it in the Mo class. If it's not there, it's going to look for a method missing method. If it's not there, it's going to go to the parent object or parent class and look for the whatever method on the parent class. If it's not there, it's going to look for the method missing within the parent class. And that's how the message propagates up in the hierarchy of Ruby's OOP world.
So is there like I guess the top method missing that like no matter what you do, you're always going to eventually hit that method missing?
Yes, and that's the so let's create O, and it's going to be from an object dot new. Okay, so O dot come on method. So where is this method missing? I think so. Object dot what dot class dot super. So what's the parent of the object?
Basic object.
Huh?
Basic object.
Basic object. So BO equals basic object. So let's see. So what's the parent of the basic object?
There is no parent to basic object.
So basic object
is the top.
Is the mother of all objects?
Yes.
So if I do something like this, basic object, and then, and then well, let's see. Wait. I'm gonna do something really cool. So define methods. Methods. Okay, and it takes no argument, and then just return an empty. An empty array. So it's still running. That's cool. Okay, so let's say let's create a new object and we'll call it what? Let's call it it's Mo with a capital O. Oh, it's still working. That's cool. You guys there?
Method missing.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, so what? Yeah, method missing because I defined it on this. Okay, so I need to reiterate what I said again. So the first thing, when you send a message to an object, it will look within the class for the same method name of the message. If it's not there, it will look for a method missing. If the method missing was there, it's going to do whatever's inside. If it's not there, it's going to go to the parent and look for a method name that's exactly the same as the message name. If it's not there, it's going to look if there is a method missing defined. If not, it's still going to go to the father.
I don't think that's correct.
That's absolutely 100% correct. I'm pretty sure.
I'm smelling another beer.
Yeah.
No.
I'm so busy by the end of this call.
Okay, since you're so sure, make this 5 beers.
Okay, I swear to God, I'll do something awesome for you guys. Like I'll do something awesome for you guys if you prove me incorrect.
Okay, I will do that very happily.
So I have a question. On when you first defined your method, this was like when you first started the Mo class and the method missing method. You put in brackets 2 things, and one was like star arguments, and I didn't know what that.
You mean when I did the class basic object?
No, it was before that.
When you define
in the Mo class.
In the Mo class?
Yeah. you put star args.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that meant.
Okay, so I'm defining a method. It's called
Yeah.
method missing.
Yeah.
And the first argument here is the method name.
Okay.
So, like, I'll show you a full example of this. So the method name, and then the arguments I'm passing to that method. Usually, this is how you do it. So you will then call the method name, and you will pass it the args.
Okay. So is that what's that the args is that the star is saying is it's arguments for the method that's being called, not method missing.
Yes. So let's define a method called Jessica, and then we'll pass A, B, and then star C. So this is called, I'm not sure, but this is called a splicer, or I don't know what's it called, but it's what it means basically is, let me just say. Okay, so I'm going to print.
Jess is the best.
Print A, and then print B, and then puts C. Okay?
Okay. Yep.
Makes sense? And now I'm going to say Jessica 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So how do you think this is going to run?
So that's, I would expect an error saying too many arguments, like it's taken in 6 and it's only expecting either 2 or 3.
You're absolutely correct if we did not have the star, the splicer, or whatever you call it. But in this case, look at how, let's see. So yeah, it doesn't. It's not a good example. But basically, 1 went to A, and 2 went to B, and then 3, 4, and 5, and 6 went to C.
So is it a bit like a wild card, like any sort of number of arguments, or?
Yeah, wildcard usually refers to something like regular expressions, but don't think regular expressions here. It's just a way to, it's imploding.
Okay.
So you're kind of zipping the rest of the arguments and you're putting them into C.
Okay. So if you were like unsure like how many arguments that you wanted a method to take, you could put a star before it.
Yes, you can do that.
And then it would work regardless of how many arguments.
Yeah, but usually you don't do it this way. Usually you will do something like this. You will actually you will get just one argument, and then you make sure that the argument you pass is actually a dictionary or a hash. So then you say A is puts args of A. Puts arg and then puts args of B, puts args of C. This is usually the more object-oriented way of doing it. Is instead of using this splicer star thing.
It's a splat, not a splicer.
Yeah, splat. Yeah, splat.
Okay.
Then you will go like then you will define your Jessica's dictionary, and then you'll just say A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4, whatever, something like this. And then you'll just call Jessica, and you'll pass it Jessica's dictionary and undefined local variable. See? No, it's actually because the stupid typing mistake I had. So puts args A and puts args B and puts args C and then Jessica's boom. You see? Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. You should use this splat.
Okay.
Could it be actually? You know what I was thinking? It could be that you mess with your object. Remember earlier? Your
Oh
basic
yeah, yeah,
object.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So
Thanks
I'll
for
give you the benefit of
reminding
the
me.
doubt on this one.
Yeah, I think if that's actually correct, I'll get you. I'll get you Jesus's beer. Okay.
You got to define the Jessica dictionary
You
now.
got yeah, the
Oh
dictionary.
yeah. 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 So what is it? A1, B2, C3, Jesus.
D is awesome.
Hey, wait, this is absolutely wrong. Should say something like A. And nobody caught me on this. You guys, oh my
Well, I
god.
thought that should have worked on a hash.
Yeah, because it's kind of yeah.
No, it works fine for me.
It works both ways, I think.
Okay, undefined local variable or method A.
Oh, A. Look at how you're calling it. A. Defined variable.
Mhm.
Oh, we're all going to end up very drunk in this call after this.
Yeah.
Mo's giving beers away left and right.
Yeah. Ah. Come on, forgive me, interpreter. Jessica.
That's going to kill your...
Yeah. Yeah, just trust me, it works.
Okay, I'll believe you. This time.
Oh my god, what's going on here?
You broke it.
I broke Ruby.
You broke Ruby.
A is enough.
You know, live coding never goes wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen it go wrong ever.
No, ever.
So, what's Jessica's diction? So, oh, okay. Just one more time, guys. One more time. So
All
this
right,
time
fortune's the charm.
A is a symbol here, and then Jessica dictionary. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You get your own beer.
Yeah.
You probably have to buy yourself.
Yep.
Do you still remember your question though?
Very nice. All right, Jesus, you got some time to prove Mo wrong.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Go for it.
Okay. Here is. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I see your screen.
So if you have, I prove you wrong, I want a bottle of expensive champagne.
Alright, so wait, what are you going to prove wrong in the hierarchy of calling the method sending or message
Yes.
sending?
Yes.
So what is your argument first?
Okay, so you said that the order is it looks for the method on the class.
Uh-huh.
That's correct. But then you say that if the method does not exist, then it looks for method missing.
Yes.
And I claim that's wrong.
And yeah, but what's the right way then?
Yes, sir. So I have this example. Now I'm calling the bills method, okay? And and it's defined, so it works. It prints 1, as you can see in the right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, if I I delete the Beers method, based on your theory, it's all print method missing, correct?
Based on my memory of Mo's theory, yes.
Because
Yes.
this inherits from generic counter,
Okay.
and generic counter has method missing defined.
Okay.
So it's all print method missing if you are right. Okay? So if I run this code, what do you see?
9999.
So it's going to object
Yeah, I see.
and using this Beers method. It's not using method missing.
Yes.
So what's happening is going all the way up until object, and if
So yes, so it's only
for
calling
basic
method missing only
after.
on
No. It calls method missing after. So it goes all the way up until basic object, and if
uh-huh.
it's not found on basic object, then it
Uh-huh.
starts again from the first class, and then it asks for method missing. Okay?
Okay, can you demonstrate that?
If you put like b dot, like when you're calling it, if you like put b dot wine, that would be a method missing, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes. Can you
Okay.
run? Okay. I see.
Okay. So it does a second,
Yeah,
like a second pass,
yes.
and then it looks for method missing.
Yeah, so at first it looks through the hierarchy for the same message name, and then if it's not, then it will go through the hierarchy
Yeah.
again, but this time looking for method missing.
Correct. So that's because it will be too slow to look for 2 methods every time.
Which version of Ruby are you using?
This is I have an old one in Windows.
Yeah.
Is 1.9.
Yeah, I
But
think 2 is totally different.
I don't think so. I have 2.3 here.
Okay, 2 is good. It's pretty new. 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very only 1 month old.
Can we try that?
Sure. I'm doing that right now. No, this not. Ruby. It's there you go. Ruby. Yeah. And I will print the version for you. There you go. Are you happy now?
I'm happy. I'm happy since I learned something.
Okay. Now you owe me 1 bottle of Moet Chandon.
Moet Chandon? What's that?
It's French champagne.
Moet Chandon.
Yes.
Okay. How much is that?
It's like $50.
$30?
Yes.
Okay, I can handle it. I can handle that. But I have to squeeze more knowledge out of you to actually go and buy you one. So expect this after like 10 more Ruby Monday episodes.
Hilarious. All right, thanks for proving each other wrong, but at the same time, it really just helped everyone learn more.
Yeah, thank you.
That's very interesting. I really didn't even know about this, so that's really cool that Mo brought it up. So, you all ready to talk a little bit about maybe a project idea that we can get?
Yeah.
So,
let's start with you, man.
What was that?
Let's start with you. What project ideas do you have?
Well, here's what I was thinking. I was thinking something. Jesus is gonna like this. I was not gonna go Rails this time. I was thinking Sinatra.
Ooh.
Sinatra. I was thinking maybe like a game, maybe something like it could be something like chess. I was thinking actually Connect Four.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're doing something similar on the AI channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice. And then hold on, here you still haven't gotten to the main one.
Hmm.
You can play via text.
Actually, that's exactly what
Ah, really?
it's something that we've brought up on the AI channel. It's from a website called AI Games, and they have a text engine that that they're using to run their games.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it's very similar to what you're saying.
Cool, cool. So I haven't really looked into that. I was just actually thinking about this earlier. So so what I was thinking is, first we work on the logic of the game, make
Hmm.
it a Ruby app, a Sinatra app, and if we choose chess, we choose Connect Four. I'm thinking of those just because it's a little bit of an easier logic. So at least we get something off the ground, and then we can build something different later.
Hmm.
And uh, and we can use Twilio to to talk. So that'll give us a little bit of an API experience on how to hook up to an API. So if you haven't worked with APIs before, that'll be a fun thing to do. And not only that, but Twilio, so that you receive the messages, you need to also have a callback route.
Hmm.
So then not only do you have to hook up to an API, but you kind of have to write a little API endpoint for Twilio to talk back to you,
Hmm.
and then process that logic. Uh, it might be nice to be able to do that. Now, if we're going to have multiple games, we don't want it stuck every time we're calling, so maybe we can even throw in a worker on there, so maybe Sidekick to do something like that. But we don't need to throw that in. But the main components, what I was thinking is Sinatra. It keeps us closer to Ruby. Some logic, so that we have to figure out how to play the game. How to send the game moves via text. So whether we're going to be generating that in text, or I was thinking maybe we can even generate little JPEGs that we send in the message that shows where your move is at right now. So that'll get us in a different direction. And then writing an API and talking to an API. So those would be kind of the components that we would be working with. So open for thoughts.
Well, I can't even think how to do any of that, so I'm on board.
Nice, very cool. Yeah, don't worry. I think the fun part is going to be figuring out the logic, and then everything
Yeah.
else is just really following documentation. But it's good. It's a good experience to learn how to do that.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, I'm on board.
Very nice, Morgan. Your thoughts, if you're available.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely interested in learning more about APIs and working with them. I've sort of been trying to do that, and there's something not clicking. So,
Very cool. Yeah. So I think that'd be fine. Ola, is it?
Yeah, it sounds good. I
Yeah.
haven't worked with Natra, so yeah, I
Very
like
cool.
it.
I like that. I like that. And then, Christ, I haven't seen you or heard you yet, but feel free to if you don't have audio, then just put it on the board and any suggestions also. Mo, what are your thoughts?
Hmm. My thoughts is this is again another AI endeavor because I don't know if you guys want to like how are you thinking about like the game engine? Is it smart? Is it?
Well, here's what I was thinking. I was actually thinking it would be a game engine for two people to be able to play each other against each other.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have the AI team, then you can build an AI bot. So
Yeah.
instead of hooking up to another human, you can choose play another human. If there's no humans available, then play an AI bot. And I think that'd be a very interesting thing to bring in your crew with the AI team to work on that. And then since we'll have an API for it, then that'll be the way we talk to each other.
That sounds really cool. But then AI by itself is a huge thing, and I think it's just my personal opinion. I think if we like you said, if we can just make it a one player versus one player, it would be much more beneficial for everyone, and especially myself. I want to know how to actually combine all these together, this Sinatra, the API part of it, the callback part of it, and see how it actually interacts with running both players against each other.
Cool, yeah. And if later on you want to bring in some AI stuff to it, then by all means, it'll be open anyway. So.
Cool.
All right, and then Christ, I see you now. So, any thoughts you have on this?
Honestly, I'm pretty new, so I have no clue about Ruby right now. I'm just watching you guys, but if I can be helpful, that would be awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Where are you joining the Hangout from?
Yeah, I'm on.
Where are you joining from?
I'm from Missouri.
Very cool, man. You know, don't worry. We went through a project earlier also when we were building a blog engine, and there was a lot of new people that thought that maybe that was too much, and we'll help you find some tickets. Like, we'll work through GitHub. We'll post some issues. I'll work on that this week, and then we'll help you pick some tickets out that are around the range that you can target.
That's awesome. Right now, I'm working through Carrier Foundry course, so I don't know how much.
Don't worry, we'll find something for you. And then drum roll, Jesus, what do you think?
I like games and I like Sinatra, so it's good. When do we start?
I knew I was going to sell you on that one. All right, so now what do y'all want to do? You want to do chess or Connect 4? I thought either one of those just because I can manage the logic, and the images would be very simple if we needed to either send it as text or send a little JPEG via text. So that's the only reason I'm picking those as options. So any preferences?
I would personally choose Connect 4 because I'm better at it.
Very good.
But chess is kind of impressive, so.
Valid. I kind of want to do Connect 4 because there's a lot of chess apps out there already.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else? Any thoughts?
I'm a master chess and Connect 4 player, so it doesn't make a difference.
And you give up left and right, so it's all good.
Master chess, master Ruby, master everything.
After we do this, we're gonna pivot and we're gonna start a beer giving away app.
It'd just be a tally.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, you know what? That's a great an app idea. A beer tally. So like if any friends have like a challenge or something, then they can socially like interact with each other and hey, tweet, hey, someone owes me 2 beers, whatever owes me 2 beers, and we see how many people actually abide by this pledge or by this tally. That's a really cool.
Yeah,
and who yeah.
Ruby won't forget.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
So so what I'll do then is I'll start putting some tickets together. We can start talking about it in the channel, the Slack channel, and it'll be good to just think. I think start thinking about the logic of it. Don't worry too much about Sinatra and all that. We'll do all that when we hang out again. But just kind of start thinking about the logic of it. How would we even track that? I mean, think of Connect 4. What does it resemble if you're looking at it as code, right? What does that resemble? And then, sorry, I got a message here. And start playing within your terminal. Try to write maybe a simple little app where you can move the objects in however you're representing that board around. And then we'll talk about that next week.
Cool.
And we'll see that, and we'll start getting going. So if it sounds like a plan, I'll start setting it up.
Cool. I like it.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're all on board. So I have to run pretty soon because I have to go deal with a work issue now. That's why I'm getting Slack messages. But thank you to everyone for joining. I'm excited about this project. Feel free to talk about the project because I know there were other people that are not on the call right now on the Hangout that really wanted to do a project. So I'm excited to be able to include them as well. So feel free to share that's what we're doing, and we'll jump back on next week. Jesus, thank you so much for hosting these past weeks. I appreciate it a bunch. And you're no longer the international man of mystery. We can see you now. All right. Well, thanks, everyone. I'm going to stop the broadcast now, but if anyone wants to continue hanging out, feel free, all right?
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
All
Have
right,
a great night.
Thank you. Bye.